If you haven't watched Moses and the burning bush video, please watch, because this is a continuation of the story. When Moses arrived in Egypt, he and his brother Aaron went straight to the Israelite elders. Aaron spoke the words God had commanded, and Moses performed the miraculous signs with his staff. The Israelites believed and worshipped, filled with hope that God would deliver them from slavery. Moses and Aaron approached Pharaoh and said, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Let my people go, so that they may hold a festival to me in the wilderness." But Pharaoh was defiant. "Who is the Lord that I should obey him and let Israel go? I do not know the Lord, and I will not let Israel go." Instead of releasing the Israelites, Pharaoh made their lives harder. The Israelites were angry with Moses, blaming him for their increased suffering. Moses cried out to God, and God reassured him, "I am the Lord. I will free you from being slaves to them, and I will redeem you with an outstretched arm and with mighty acts of judgment." God instructed Moses and Aaron to continue confronting Pharaoh. Each time Moses and Aaron approached Pharaoh, they demanded, "Let my people go." But Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he refused. God unleashed a series of plagues on Egypt to demonstrate his power. 1. Water to blood. The Nile River turned to blood, killing fish and making the water undrinkable. 2. Frogs. Frogs overran the land, invading homes and beds. 3. Gnats. Lice. Dust turned into gnats, swarming humans and animals. 4. Flies. Swarms of flies filled Egyptian homes, sparing the Israelites. 5. Livestock deaths. Egyptian animals died, but the Israelites' livestock remained unharmed. 6. Boils. Painful sores broke out on Egyptians and their animals. 7. Hail. A fierce storm of hail and fire destroyed crops and fields. 8. Locusts. Swarms of locusts devoured everything left after the hail. 9. Darkness. Darkness covered Egypt for 3 days, but the Israelites had light. Before the final plague, God gave the Israelites specific instructions: sacrifice a lamb and mark their doorframes with its blood. That night, the angel of death passed through Egypt, striking down the firstborn in every house without the blood. This event became known as Passover, marking God's protection over his people. 10. Death of the firstborn. God struck down the firstborn of every Egyptian family, but the Israelites were spared by marking their doorposts with lamb's blood. After the death of his own son, Pharaoh finally summoned Moses and Aaron in the night and said, "Go, leave my people, you and the Israelites. Go, worship the Lord as you have requested." The Israelites, after generations of slavery, were finally free. They left Egypt in haste, carrying unleavened bread and treasures given to them by the Egyptians. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new story.